The battle for power inside King Henry's court has grown more violent with the plot by Winchester and Suffolk, the Queen's lover, to bring down the Duke of Gloucester. Gloucester, Lord Protector, has been the King's most trusted courtier and also his tutor and guide in affairs of state. Powerful and highly popular with the people, he was a natural object of envy to the Beauforts, Suffolk and Winchester. Also, the ambitions of Eleanor, Gloucester's Duchess, have provided an excuse, and she has been banished for practicing witchcraft in an effort to put her husband on the throne. In fact, Gloucester himself was not involved in this, but Suffolk took care to break the news to the king while he was hunting in such a way that Gloucester had no option but to resign his office. York has been angered at his rival Somerset's appointment as Regent of France, but has finally been given a commission himself to put down a rebellion in Ireland. His devious ally Warwick reminds him that this is an excellent opportunity to raise a large army and hold himself in readiness to return and seize the crown when the opportunity presents itself. The final blow to Henry is the arrest of Gloucester by Suffolk on a totally false charge of high treason. This is, in fact, the final step in the widespread plot to discredit and murder the Duke.
Now, sir, shall we dispatch this thing?
Aye, my good lord. He's dead.
Is all things done according as I gave direction?
Aye, it is, my good lord.
Get it to my house. The king and all appears to be here straight. Away we go.
Go, call our uncle to our presence straight. Say, we intend to try his grace today. If he be guilty, as 'tis publishing.
I'll call him presently, my noble lord.
Lords, take your places. And I pray you now, proceed no straight against our uncle Gloucester than that of true evidence in good esteem he be approved, in practice culpable.
Pray God he may acquit him of suspicion.
I thank thee, love. These words content me much.
Our views, the cardinal is not yet come. We may not easily proceed without him.
Go, Lord Warwick, seek him at his house. Perchance he is not well. What's the matter, Suffolk? Where is our uncle? How now, why tremblest thou? Why look'st thou pale?
Gloucester is dead. Dead in his bed.
Mary, God, again.
Sit down here. I did dream tonight the Duke was dumb and could not speak a word.
Help, my lord. Help, Lord. The king is dead.
Raise up his body.
Help. Oh, Henry. Hope thine eyes.
He does survive again, madam. Be patient.
Oh, heavenly God.
How dares my gracious lord?
Comfort, my sovereign. Gracious Henry, comfort.
Doth my lord of Suffolk comfort me?
Lay not thy hands on me, forbear, I say!
That touch affrights me as the serpent's sting. On my eyeballs, murderous tyranny sits with grim majesty to fright the world.
Why do you wait, my lord of Suffolk, thus? Although the Duke was enemy to him, yet he, most Christian-like, laments his death. What know I how the world may deem of me? It may be judged I made the Duke away, for it is known we were but hollow friends.
Woe is me for Gloucester, wretched man.
Dost thou turn away and hide thy face? I am no loathsome leper. Look on me.
It is reported, mighty sovereign, that good Duke Humphrey traitorously is murdered by Suffolk and the Cardinal Beaufort's means. The commons, like an angry hive of bees that want their leader, scatter up and down and care not who they sting in his revenge. Myself have calmed their spleenful mutiny until they hear the order of his death.
It is dead, good Warwick, 'tis too true. But how he died, God knows, not Henry. Enter his chamber, view his breathless corpse, and comment then upon his sudden death.
That shall I do, my liege. Stay, Exeter, with the rude multitude till I return.
O thou that judgest all things, stay my thoughts. My thoughts that labour to persuade my soul some violent hands were laid on Humphrey's life. Forgive me, God, if my suspect be false, for judgment only doth belong to thee.
Come hither. Gracious Sovereign, view this body.
Now, seeing him, I see my life in death.
As surely as my soul intends to live with that dread king that took our state upon him to free us from his father's wrathful curse, I do believe the Duke was murdered.
A dreadful oath, sworn with a solemn tongue. What instance gives Lord Warwick for his vow?
See how the blood is settled in his face. Oft have I seen a timely parted ghost of ashy semblance, meagre, pale, and bloodless. But see, his face is black and full of blood. His arms abroad displayed as one that grasped and tugged for life and was by strength subdued. Look on the sheets, his hair you see is sticking. It cannot be but he was murdered here.
Why, Warwick, who shall do the Duke to death? Myself and Beaufort had him in protection. And we, I hope, sir, are no murderers.
But both of you were vowed Duke Humphrey's foes, and you, forsooth, had the good Duke to keep.
But like suspect these noblemen as guilty of Duke Humphrey's timeless death?
Who finds the heifer dead and bleeding fresh, and sees fast by a butcher with an axe, but will suspect 'twas he that made the slaughter.
Are you the butcher, Suffolk? Where's your knife?
Be silent, madam. With reverence, I say. For every word you speak in his behalf is slander to your royal dignity.
I wear no knife to slaughter sleeping men. But here's a sword shall scar thy rancorous heart that slanders me with murder's crimson badge. Say if thou durst that I did slay the Duke.
What dares not Warwick if false Suffolk dare him? But that my sovereign's presence makes me mild, foul, traitorous coward. I'd send thy soul to hell, pernicious bloodsucker of sleeping men.
Wolfish men, your wrathful weapons drawn here in our presence, dare you be so bold?
To come and send you word by me. Unless Lord Suffolk straight be done to death, or banished for England's territories, they will by violence tear him from your palace. They say by him the good Duke Humphrey died. They say in him they fear your highness' death. And mere instinct of love and loyalty makes them thus forward in his banishment.
Why should this charge fall on you myself? Did I alone oppose the unhappy Duke?
All of us abhorred his practices. We rather grieved for his falling off, than held him in a mortal enmity.
Go Exeter, and tell them all from me. I thank them for their tender, loving care. And had I not been cited so by them, yet did I purpose as they do entreat. For sure, my thoughts do hourly prophesy mischance unto my state. By Suffolk's means. Therefore, by his majesty I swear, whose far unworthy deputy I am, he shall not breathe infection in this air, but 3 days longer on the pain of death.
Let me plead for gentle Suffolk.
A gentle queen to call him gentle Suffolk. Henceforth I will be deaf to any pleading. My loving Gloucester bade me be a king, which I, too weak and foolish, did avoid. Now by my oath, and by my hallowed crown, I will uphold my conscience and my will. If, after 3 days' space, thou here beest found on any ground that we are ruler of, the world shall not be ransom for thy life. Come, good Warwick. Come with me, I have great matters to impart to thee.